Hello, Sagittarius. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. Know the rules, can reverse. So we're going to start with the surrounding energy. We have the Empress, the Ten of Swords, and the Hermit card. So the surrounding energy of this read right now is that you both are trying your best to do some deep soul searching and find comfort with the things that happened when this painful ending occurred. You know, you're really trying your best to get to a point of peace. So what challenges are you facing? We have the Seven of Cups, the Page of Cups, along with the Two of Swords. I feel like the first challenge that you're facing is you're a little confused. You know, even though you're trying to be honest with your emotions, even though you're trying your best to get through the indecisiveness that has you confused, you know, really get over that confusion, you're still confused on what to do. What else? We have the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. Yeah. You know, I feel like you're still trying to work through that painful ending that occurred in this connection. You know, at this point, you're trying to be more logical than emotional, but there's still that little bit of emotion that kind of enters in and then confuses you on what you should do with this connection. You know, now that it's over, you're not sure if you should move forward or if you should try to work things out. So what advice does Spirit have for you moving forward? We have the Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands, along with the Five of Cups. You know, Spirit's telling you, instead of concentrating on whether you should rebuild this connection, you need to concentrate on healing the grief and loss of this connection. You know, you're trying to jump. What's confusing you is you're trying to figure out if it's possible to rebuild this connection instead of concentrating on healing your emotions from, you know, the grief of the breakup. What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person right now? We have synchronicity as the current connective energy. We have the closet as the recent past. The challenge is desperate. And what needs to happen for you two to find balance, we have timeout. Let's get synchronicity. We have the Chariot along with the Seven of Swords. So here's my thing. I do feel like you both are becoming in sync with each other. And a lot of it is because you're both starting to move on from anything that's deceiving you in the past. You're really starting to come into balance. In the recent past, we have the closet. We have the Ten of Wands along with the Fool card. I do feel like in the recent past, you both realized you had to come out of that closet. You had to stop hiding the challenges that were preventing you from a new beginning. And this is why you realize that you got to start moving forward. And the only way that you can move forward is if you embrace the things that betray you from moving forward. If you find balance with it. And this is where you're at right now. A challenge is desperate. We have the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. I do feel like there are some times, and what confuses you and what really puts you in a bad place is when your emotions become desperate for communication. You know, you both want to find stability, and there are times when you feel like you need to really desperately talk to each other, and it's just not the right time. You know, it's not the right time. You got to heal. You know, sometimes it's easier to communicate with someone that you want to find stable ground with them, that you would like to find stability with the past, but it's not the right time. And sometimes this desperate energy puts you into this hopeless energy of despair. It really brings a lot of grief into your life. What you both need to do to bring balance to this connection, you need to take time to heal your emotions. Before you change your energy, before you communicate with each other, you have to make sure that you're in a good place, that you're in a solid place. So, what is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention and what is their challenge right now? We have embrace as your person's energy towards you, Pillow Princess as their intention. A challenge is setting the record straight and what needs to happen for you to find balance. We have free spirit. Let's get embrace. We have the Queen of Swords along with the Fool card. I do feel like right now you both are in this energy of trying to cut out anything that prevents you from embracing a new beginning. You're trying to change your perspective, or your person is really trying to change their perspective. I feel like your person misses you. They really miss you. You know, they miss the good times. And so they're trying to embrace these good times in order to cut out the things they're holding on to and in order to change their perspective when it comes to this connection. Their intention is Pillow Princess. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to find balance with you. You know, I feel like your person's intention is to try to think stable ways of letting go of that depressive energy they may have been holding on to when it comes to you. They're really trying to create balance in this connection, and thus they're trying to create balance within their self. A challenge with your person is setting the record straight. We have the Devil card and the Four of Swords. This is not a bad challenge. Just so you know, your person's still healing. You know, they're not at the point where they're going to set the record straight or tell you how they truly feel, because they're still working on healing what restricts them in the negativity of this breakup. They're still trying to get through it, but they do miss you. All I keep getting is they miss you. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection, they need to open up their spirit. Here's my thing. You cannot reconnect at all with someone that you went through a painful ending with until you can let go of any hidden secrets you're holding on to. You got to free your spirit. You know, your person, what they need to do is work on making steady and stable steps towards using their intuition to free up their mind and to free up their heart. Because when you're open-minded, when your heart is open in a positive way, you change your perspective and you see things in a different light. And what was bad yesterday is not so bad today. What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages? I love you unconditionally. I'm afraid to contact you. So right away, what I'm getting with the whole afraid to contact you, you know, I feel like your person may have done some really bad things. And so now they're not sure if they were to reach out to you, if you've forgiven them, if you would even talk to them. But they want you to know that regardless, with the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, of the mental defeat, as they focus on working on ridding what betrays their heart, what betrays their mind, they realize they do love you unconditionally, but they are afraid to contact you. And we have the Page of Wands and the Tower. You know, I feel like your person wants you to know the reason why they're afraid to contact you is because of their immature actions really led to a lot of drama and chaos in your life. They know they did some bad things to you, and so now they're afraid to reach out. They're afraid to contact you. So let's get some near future intentions, actions, or changes. We have community along with polar opposites. We have the Six of Swords and the World card. I do feel like in the near future, your person, community is the Three of Cups energy. And I feel like your person's going to try to get into a better place, really start to get to a place where they can enjoy life so that they can move forward towards ending anything from this past connection that no longer serves them. And this is going to make them accept the fact that maybe you two aren't polar opposites. Look, we got that Three of Cups again. And I feel like your person may have like everybody does. Oh, we looked at things so differently, it just didn't work out. I feel like they're going to walk away from this mental state, and this is going to move them towards wanting to reconcile with you in some sort of way. This is going to move them towards wanting to build a friendship and see where things go in this connection in the future. So, this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Who is coming at you, singles? Who is coming at you, singles? We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, along with the Five of Cups. So this person that's coming at you is someone that's focused on wanting to talk to you. This is someone that you went through a breakup with. This is someone that brought a lot of grief into your life. And now they're wanting to communicate with you. You know, they're focused on seeing if you two can work through this grief. If you two can kind of find a place of peace. It's almost like this person has really been working on themselves, realizing that they need to right a wrong is what I'm getting. You know, this person may have done you wrong, really hurt you really bad, and they're coming towards you wanting to talk about it to see if you two can get through it. So what is their intention? We have the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, along with the Two of Swords. You know, their intention is to evolve. It's to walk away from any confusion, that they see you as true love. They see you as the person they were meant to love, is what I'm getting. How will they see you? We have the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, along with the World card. They're going to see you as someone that they try their best to help end the past by being truthful and really trying to bring stability back into this connection. This person's coming very controlled, you know, very controlled, very stable. What will they want the most from you? We have the Five of Swords, the High Priestess, along with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like what they will want the most from you is for you to use your intuition to help guide you in a stable way forward. You know, I like this right here because I do feel like your person knows they betrayed you and they're hoping that they can convince you to forgive them for that betrayal. You know, who knows what mental state either one of you were in when this happened, but I don't think they did it on purpose. How will you see this person? We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Wands. I feel like you're going to see this person as someone that you try your best not to allow your ego to dictate how you deal with this situation. I do feel like you're going to see this person as someone you do try to get over the past, that you do try to find comfort with. What will you want the most from this person? We have the Fool card, the Three of Cups, and the Death card. You know, I feel like you want to end the bad between the two of you. You would like a new beginning. You would like a chance to trust this person again and end anything that prevents you from doing this. So as important as you are to this person coming towards you, they're just as important to you. So what will the connective energy be? We have the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Swords, this is all about healing the stress and anxiety. Okay, so connectively, there's going to be a lot of stress when this person comes towards you. And I feel like you're going to work really hard on trying to cut that stress out and trying to heal and purge anything that prevents you from building, both of you, from building a friendship, from building a new trust. Because you have to build a new trust to build a new beginning. So what challenges will you face? We have the Temperance, the Four of Wands, and the Star card. I feel like the first challenge that you're going to face is forgiving this person. It's almost like you want to find peace and balance. It's like you want to create a stable foundation, but Forgiveness for the betrayal they brought into your life is going to be hard for you. What else? We have the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like or the Page of Cups, I'm sorry. I feel like another challenge is being honest with your emotions. Listen, I feel like, again, you're going to be all up in your head over this connection because this person betrayed you and hurt you so bad. So coming forth with your true emotions is going to be difficult for you. It's going to be hard for you because this person betrayed your trust so badly in the past. So what advice will Spirit have for you? We have the Sun card, the Four of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit's saying if you can be positive, if you can try your best to let go of whatever would stand in your way of moving in a new direction, this connection could work. You know, this connection can make you happy. It really could. I feel like your person has taken some time to really work on their self, and they're not that person that betrayed you in the past. What else? We have the Nine of Cups. Oh, yeah, the pain. I feel Spirit's telling you it's time for you to be truthful with yourself. You know, try to see the better part of this connection so you can heal that pain. The problem that is going on, that's going to happen with you, is you're still holding on to heartache. The betrayal can really cut deep. And so you need to work on letting this go. Near future, we have the Hermit card, the Five of Wands, along with the Tower. So if you both can really work on withdrawing from any conflict, any of the drama and chaos that occurred in the prior relationship, and really give each other a fair chance, this reconnection could really work. But it's going to take a lot of work. You know, you're going to have to invest a lot of time to make it work. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.